Hi, welcome back to Three Bridges. So I thought I'd just do a really quick video on the EFE London Underground tube stock. So I, like a lot of people, got a couple of kits of the 1938 sets, which are amazing and brilliant to run. But like most people, probably of my age, we rode around on these, the sort of 959, the latest sort of stock. But you can only get those in the motorised DCC, DC format, and these are just the London Underground static display stock. People do convert these with the 10-sheet motors, but they seem to have a lot of problems with them overheating and not lasting very long. And it makes sense that these things overheat, because these things for the full set is about 400 grams with two motors, one on carriage A and D, and obviously B and C are just the non-motorised units. But these things, because they have the metalised chassis, weigh about 100 grams more in total for the whole train. If you had a full carriage train, it's about half a kilo. So there was a couple of videos I was watching earlier this year, and from the combination of the two, I sort of thought there might be a different way to do it. So I've been watching Lee Wall and his problems. So if you search for Lee Wall's problems on the underground, Lee had converted these with the 10-sheet motors, but he just found they burnt out. So what he ended up doing to resolve it through his frustration, and I perfectly understood why he did it, is he just took the carriage top off and basically swapped it for the carriage top on the EFE model. But I didn't want to do that because it was just going to be, I would lose a train. Almost like a week before though, I'd been watching Underground Eric, and he just mentioned in a throwaway comment that he had some Bachmann spares. So I popped on the Bachmann site and discovered that you can get spare parts, or pretty much all of them, to actually motorise these using the Bachmann EMFE motors. So for the drive unit, you just need to get a power chassis, which comes with the electrics all sorted out for you. You don't need to do much apart from wiring the motor. So you need to buy a motor, which is about 22 quid, a couple of drive shafts, they're a couple of quid each. You just need to make sure you've got the power bogies so that they couple to the drive shafts. Fairly simple, it's like 2 minutes to put the whole thing together, and then you'll just need to solder on the motor to the circuit board. Obviously, if you've got your EFE stock, you can obviously take that apart and have a check, see where it wires in. But if you don't, then hopefully I can show this. On the underside of the board, so it's these two red wires, so it says M minus and then there's a plus, so it's the motor. It doesn't really matter which way around you do it, so just wire it in, solder onto there, and the rest of the board is exactly like the other one. So if you want to do the lights and all the accessories and put the DCC chip in later, then easy to do. Obviously the other beauty of this is you've got full access to the whole of the inside. So if, like Eric, you like to wire up the lights on the end of the tube stock, you're pretty much free to do it without having to destroy the inner carriage. Entertaining video for watching them do that, but a braver man than me. So that one pops on there, and off you're good to go. The only thing you need to check though, if you have got some of this stock, is you need to make sure you've got either the drive carriage D or A. They're slightly longer, a couple of millimeters longer than the non-drive carriages, and so these ones won't allow you to attach the motor. So if you've got the non-drive carriages, you won't be able to do it. You can only do it to the A or D. How can you tell? Well, basically you should have the lights at the front with a destination and a spot for the driver. If inside your carriage you've just got passengers, then you need to start searching for another unit, or wait till the end of February when London Transport will be issuing the new 4-car 1959 stock, which I think is for the Heathrow line. Are you going to pop on? Anyway, so that's how I did it, and I'm fairly confident these will run and I won't have any heating problems, as effectively it is all Bachmann EFE. It's just I've managed to convert over my old static stock. All I need now is an underground station. Oh, one last thing. They also do sell you the lighting that goes in the top, so you can adapt. Again, it's fairly obvious how you'd connect it in. You just need to screw it into the top, and Lee did give a suggestion of how to do that, where you basically take the small of the insert from the ends, lugs, you glued them, re-glued them into the top, screwed them in, and then obviously the little feet connect down onto the connectors, and off he went.